everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Corey, and today I'm doing a DIY, and I'm going to start off with painting this tree house, and I'm going to paint this with elephant gray. And I'm going to go ahead and set this out on the side, and I'm just going to let this dry. I have a foam wreath, which I'm going to put some green ribbon around it. And of course this came from Cracker Square from Dollar Tree. And also the ribbon, the foam wreath, I purchased that also at the dollar store. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to glue this on here. And then I'm going to wrap it all the way around so it can stay. I'm going to get my glue gun. Put a dab of glue on there. I'm going to press it down. Now when you use this, you want to make sure when you put some glue you use some finger protectors or something, because you want to make sure you don't burn your fingers, because this glue can get pretty hot. Okay, once I've done that, I get my ribbon and I start to wind it all the way around, and you want to pull as tight as you can so you can have your ribbon really tight. Okay, once you get it all wrapped, and then you just want to go ahead and trim it. Okay. I almost end up using it all of it, but not quite everything. And this was like a 2.5 inches. It's 3 yards on here, which is 9 feet. Okay, and then you want to make sure you pull it really good. And then you want to add some glue to it. Then you want to pull your ribbon as you glue it. Press down on it. Okay. This glue is still hot. Okay, then I'll turn it this way and I'll add a little more glue here on top. You want to make sure your edges are nice and glued on. There. Might show a little bit of glue out here, but you can always try to remove it. Okay. And now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to put some greenery. I have this pretty greenery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some twine, and then I'm just going to tie that up a little bit. Make a knot on it or something. I'm going to put them, see how they're separated, but I'm going to put them this time the long ways and put them together. That's what I'm going to do. Just make a nice knot. Make sure they doesn't come apart, because you don't want it to fall apart. Once I get that knot tied on there really good. There, so you want to make sure you have it nicely secured on there. Once I do that, oh, I might make another knot on this side too. You can turn it around, make another knot. Okay, that should do it. Then you want to trim this here. And then I'm going to turn it this way. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this on here. So you want to make sure you put plenty of glue. What I'll do is I'll put glue on my, right here where I made my knot. Make sure I have plenty of glue there. A little bit on my greenery, because you want to make sure this is on there and it does not fall apart on you. And I'm going to put it like right in the center here. Then I'm going to use my brush and press down on it. Make sure your greenery is on there really good. Then you want to spread your greenery out a little bit. Okay, that should be good. And once I got my greenery on my wreath, I have this really cute nest with the little eggs on it, and I thought this just looks so cute for spring. I'm going to glue this on here. And you want to see how I spread my greenery a little bit. You want to do that. Spread it out a little bit. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and add some glue here. And I'm just going to center this right up where I tied that little knot at. Okay, and then I'm just going to press down on there. Once I do that, I can add a little glue down here. Maybe just a dab of glue. And then I'm just going to press this down here. And see how it's turning out to look. Okay. And now I'm going to set this aside and let this dry. And then I'm going to get my little greenery house back over here while I set that outside. And I'm going to decorate this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, with my hot glue, I'm going to add this to the front of my house here. So you just want to spread a little bit of glue just around the edges, just to hold your greenery on there. And this is all up to you, how you want to decorate your little birdhouse. And then I'm just going to press this down right here. So my greenery is right in my house there. This is how it looks in the front. Okay, I have these cute little stickers that I had purchased from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to put this in the front of my house. It says, "Be happy." And I'm going to go ahead and stick that on there. And I'm going to stick that right up on here. You want to press that down. And this one says, "Be happy." I'm putting that right underneath there. Okay. These are actually like pop-up stickers. That's what these are. I either can put this in the front or I can put it on the side of my house. I kind of like this one in the front. I think it will look kind of pretty in the front. I'm going to go ahead and set this one in the front. So it's going to look like this. That looks really cute. Maybe I can add a little butterfly up here flying on top. So it looks like this. Isn't that cute? That looks really cute. And now, let's see, what other kind of flowers can I find here to use? And I'm going to set this one here on the side here. Right in the center. So it looks like this. That looks very cute. Okay. And then I'm going to add, let's see, one of these on the other side. I think I'll add maybe this one here. What do you think? Should I add that one or the one with the stem? They're so cute though. These are really pretty stickers. Very spring. I think I'm going to go ahead and get that purple one with the stem. I think that one will work out perfect. Right here. Yeah. And I'll center that one. And just press on it just so I can make sure it sticks on there really good. You can always add a dab of glue if you want to. But that's how my house looks like so far, my little birdhouse. Isn't that so cute? It's so adorable. I just love the way that looks. And then I'm going to get some moss. And I'm going to put some moss here in the middle of it so we don't have a hole right there. Oh, that looks so cute. I love the way it looks with the little moss. This Spanish moss makes a lot of mess when you use it. And now what I'm going to do next, I'm just going to go ahead and glue it onto my wreath. And it's going to look like this. Let me put my hand on the back. It's going to look like this once you want to center it before you glue it on there. Okay. And I'm just going to add some glue just across it. Just enough glue so it can stay. Oops. Hold it straight down. Okay, and this is how it looks. And then now what I'm going to do, while that dries up, set that aside. And then now I'm going to make a ribbon for it. And I have, let's see, I'm going to use 2 ribbons. This pretty green one. And then I have like a floral ribbon. Very spring. And I got these ribbons at Michael's. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cross my ribbon like this. Make it into a little bow. Because I want to make sure, let's see, that I don't make my ribbon too big neither, because since this is a small wreath, this has like wire in it, which is kind of nice. Of course, I'm going to cut my corners also. Okay. Do this corner too. Okay. And then let's see this one. First I'm going to cut this tip off here where it was folded. This is very soft. It's really pretty. And then you just have to crunch it to tie it. Now I've got to see how that's going to look, because I'm going to add this one to the top of it. And then of course I got to see how it's going to look on my, see how my ribbon looks a little bit kind of too big. So I'm going to have to make this a little smaller. Then you want to kind of crunch your bow also, fix your bow. And I'm going to end up tying this one. And I'm going to add this one to the top of it. Okay, and then I'm going to make a knot to it. Let me see how it looks. Oh yeah, that's going to look really perfect, but I just got to cut the tails here. And I'm going to use twine for this. Okay, get my twine out. Cut a piece of twine on this. And then I'm going to tie a knot. Try to tie it, pull it kind of tight. You want to make it tight enough so your bow can look crunchy, really tight. Then you want to fluff out your bow. Okay. And this one, cut it into, fold it in half your ribbon, and then you just want to cut an angle there. Okay, so you want your bow to look like this. Now this one's a little bit too long, so I'm going to trim this a little bit. Okay. Kind of want to have your tails almost looking even, so that way it looks a lot nicer. And once you fluff your bow out, and then I'm going to glue it onto glue it on here. Except what I'm going to do is I'm going to put part of that ribbon right there in the middle. So I'm going to just get a small little piece of this ribbon, and then I'm just going to place it in the center like this, and I'm just going to glue it to the back. Maybe I should cut it a little bit longer than this. This one's a little bit too short. Because you want to make sure you're able to cover the back of your ribbon also. Okay. And then you place it in the center, you fold it over, and then you glue the back of it. More glue stick in there. You just put a little bit of glue back there just to glue your bow. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue right here. And pull on it tight because you want to make sure you have it nice and tight. There. Once you have that done like this, you can fluff out your ribbon. Because you want your ribbon to look nice and fluffy. And this ribbon, they have some wire in it, so it has wire. That really helps a lot. Then your ribbon's doesn't look all flat. Then once I have it all done, then I'm going to go ahead and just glue this in the center. And if you have to trim the tails, like if you think it's a little bit too long, you can go ahead and do that too. So I'm putting this in the middle. I'm just going to have my little tail hang there a little bit. I might trim this side a little bit because I think this one looks a little bit too long. So I'm going to go ahead and give it another trim. And I'm going to do the same to this one here. Okay. There, I think this looks a lot better now. And you just want to add some glue to the back of your ribbon. Add enough glue so it will stay. You don't want your ribbon to fall. And then I'm just going to add this right to the center of the wreath here. And then just press down your ribbon there. Wow, that looks really pretty. I love the way this looks. And of course you can fix it if you want to. You don't have to have it all. Put my greenery on top of my ribbon here. I think that would make it look so nice. And this is how my wreath looks. Isn't this gorgeous? It's so pretty. It's very spring. I just love the way it looks. And I love the way it looks with these little stickers on this little birdhouse and the nest with the little eggs, the wooden little eggs on there. I think this is adorable. And this would be ready just to hang it up. Or you could place this on your door, on your front door of your home, or just place it inside your home. It's really gorgeous. It's pretty. And this is my craft for today. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe. And hit that notification so you'll know when my next video will be coming up. Thank you for watching. Goodbye and have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye. Love you guys all. Bye-bye.